hate to say this, but as a member of the pretty bubbly black girl delegation, it doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. In fact, it gets worse. People are going to constantly pick at you your entire life. People are going to constantly hate your voice. People are going to constantly not like you for whatever reason that they've made up in their head. People are going to constantly try to break you down. I don't know why people hate bubbly black girls so much. I don't know why there's such a visceral reaction when you are bubbly, when you are happy, when you're kind, when you just have a bubbly spirit. It produces such a visceral reaction. People want to pick at you. It is like you become an easy target, and unfortunately, it does not get better. No matter what space you're in, we could be talking about work, we could be talking about school. It doesn't matter, nursing programs. In every single group dynamic, the bubbly black girl becomes the target. People will see the bubbly black girl and they instantly feel like she hasn't had a hard time in her life. They feel like she hasn't gone through anything. It's like they always want to humble personalities like that. They feel like she hasn't gone through a hard enough experience, and so they want to give her that. And even people who have a position of power react like this, like your teacher could treat you differently. Classmates can treat you differently. Your own boyfriend or partner can treat you differently, all because in their head, they feel like you haven't had a tough enough experience. White bubbly girls do not get the same treatment because in a lot of people's heads, she's supposed to act like that. That's how she's supposed to act. But for a black woman, in their mind, you don't fit the angry black woman trope. So you have no business being bubbly. So when you come in happy and bubbly and energetic and sweet and kind, they want to break you down. You become a target for them. People become obsessed with the bubbly black girl. But do not allow yourself to be a victim. It just takes one time for you to make an example out of someone and they will never mess with you again. I remember I was in high school, my sophomore year. This girl used to mess with me every single day. She used to talk about my voice. She said I sounded like a white girl. She would talk about me all the time. She would talk about my clothes, everything, my hair. I used to get so much anxiety coming into fourth period because I knew that she was in there. One day my head was hurting really, really bad, and I really just wanted to be left alone. I was getting anxiety because the next period was going to be that girl. The girl, every single day she messed with me. That day she started up with me again. She started talking about my hair. She started talking about my voice. She was just talking about me. And I said, you know what? Let's just fight. I said, let's fight, girl. She was like, girl, nobody's trying to fight you. Nobody wants to fight you. I was like, no, let's just fight. In my head, I was like, I didn't even really want to fight either. I was not a fighter, but I'm like, you know what? This is the only way that she's going to leave me alone. We fought. It took the security to pull me off of this girl. I didn't realize, but I had all of this pent up anxiety and aggression, and I was taking it out on this girl. And when we got back from suspension, she never said anything to me. Nobody was making fun of me anymore because I stood up for myself. And it really just takes one good time. I'm not saying to fight people or to be violent with people, but it takes one good time for you to say, who you talking to? You make an example out of someone, other people in that group dynamic, they will see it too. And honestly, a lot of people just don't want that smoke. You start calling behaviors out and really getting serious, not joking, not laughing. When you get serious and start calling behaviors out, that's when people stop talking to you. In a workplace, in a classroom, in any setting, don't allow people to play with you.